All right, you guys, happy Monday. Erica Kirk, man, she really is just the moment. The speech that she gave, everybody was just wow.
It happened during a late-night live stream that wasn't meant to be controversial at all. Mid-rant, she stopped speaking. She looked directly into the camera, frozen in place. The expression on her face wasn't confidence or anger. I don't believe his death happened on its own anymore. And I think his wife knew far more than she ever admitted. The chat detonated. Comments flooded in so fast the system lagged. Donations poured in until the screen froze entirely. Viewers assumed it was a mistake, something misspoken, something meant as bait. She wasn't just a grieving widow, she said. She was connected to things he never wanted exposed. Clips spread instantly, replayed, slowed down, zoomed in frame by frame. Political commentators, gossip pages, conspiracy forums, even mainstream outlets tried to decode what she meant. This wasn't how she usually spoke. She didn't imply. She didn't hint. He was investigating something before he died. Only 2 people ever had access to his files. Me and her. Questions exploded across every platform. What was he investigating? Why had no one heard about this before? And why did she sound like someone who had just crossed a point of no return? What most people didn't know was that the tension had been building long before that live stream. Publicly, the marriage looked perfect. Polished appearances. Media training. Smiles locked in place at conferences and fundraisers. They were presented as a model couple. Disciplined, influential, carefully curated. Those closest to them notice first. Disappearing acts mid-event. Sudden arguments behind closed doors. Conversations cut short when others entered the room. Something felt wrong, deeply wrong. It began nearly 2 years before his death at a private retreat meant to repair months of strain. After returning, he made a phone call that would later haunt her. After that trip, his wife changed. She grew distant. Not just emotionally but physically. Separate schedules. Separate meetings. Separate projects. She traveled alone more often and missed appearances where she was expected. She stopped using simple security and switched to layered encryption. Not a passcode, full 2-step protection. The kind people only use when they're terrified of being seen. First, he dismissed it. Every marriage has rough patches. Everyone needs space. But inconsistencies piled up. Calls taken in other rooms. Excuses that didn't align. Claims of charity work that never produced results. Confused because her public statements contradicted their private conversations. Confused because people whispered about things she was involved in that he had never approved. Confused because she seemed to know details about his schedule that even he hadn't shared. That question, what was she involved in? Had haunted him long before anyone else caught on. An old one. Locked away in his home office. Never connected to the cloud. Never updated. Never mentioned, until 3 months before his death. After he died, curiosity turned into dread. When she finally opened the laptop, she found encrypted folders filled with voice notes, screenshots, deleted drafts, and PDFs labeled only by dates. Inside were meticulously organized files, proof that this wasn't impulse or paranoia. This was preparation. Former staffers reacted instantly when she mentioned it. One told her privately that he had been terrified of something his wife was doing, something that could end everything if exposed. Another claimed she attended meetings without his knowledge. Screenshots showed encrypted messages sent to unknown contacts. Financial records revealed unexplained transfers. Timestamps placed her at meetings she had denied attending. Later that night, she sat alone at her kitchen counter. The laptop glowed in front of her like something radioactive. The house was silent except for her breathing. She stared at the folder for 10 full minutes, fingers hovering, knowing whatever was inside would shatter everything. Friendships, trust, and the image of a marriage millions believed in. The final file was a short video from a hidden camera, only 7 seconds long, recorded 3 nights before his death. Candace's breath began to tremble. She suddenly needed air. She stood up and crossed the kitchen, trying to steady herself when her phone buzzed. A new notification appeared on the screen. Unknown number. 1 attachment. Charlie Kirk. 3 days before his death. He was standing outside his office building, glancing over his shoulder, his expression tense, eyes wide with fear. Just behind him, half hidden in the frame, stood Erica, watching him. Candace dropped her phone. It hit the floor with a loud clatter. Her breathing turned shallow and frantic. She had always known Charlie was scared, but she never understood who he was afraid of. The same word Charlie had used. The same shadow group Erica had once quietly reported to. The same unseen force behind the man in the parking garage. Charlie had fallen into a trap, and Erica had helped build it. And now Candace was walking straight into it. Because the next file in the encrypted folder, the one Candace hadn't opened yet, was titled. Every instinct screamed at her to close the laptop, to walk away, to pretend she had never seen any of this. He had encrypted it because he trusted no one else to hold it. He had saved it for one person. A secret photo of Candace sitting across from Charlie at a Tfusa retreat 2 years earlier. She hadn't posed for it. She hadn't known it was taken. She didn't even recognize the angle. Charlie confides in Candace frequently. She is emotionally reactive, outspoken, resistant to manipulation programs, and capable of amplifying unknown details to millions. If Charlie becomes unstable or begins questioning the framework, Candace is the most likely person he will reveal sensitive material to. If Charlie discovers the truth about external operations, Candace could accelerate exposure by speaking publicly. Containment required. Charlie referenced Candace in internal notes. Charlie attempted to protect her by distancing her from Erica's external contacts. Subject became increasingly unpredictable in live commentary. Action necessary. Tears burned her eyes. She had never believed in conspiracies. She had never been paranoid. A message thread appeared between Erica and someone labeled Shadow Handler 03. Remind her she wasn't close to him in the final weeks. Distance weakened suspicion. Erica had been planting that narrative everywhere, telling donors, staff, and friends that Candace and Charlie had grown apart. Candace had thought it was insecurity. Unknown voice. What about Candace? She's becoming a problem. Charlie trusts her too much. Erica's voice trembled over the call. He's asking about Elijah again. He knows more than he should. Do I need to escalate this? A man's voice, faint and muffled, responded. Not yet. Redirect him. Keep him compliant. If he continues digging, we use the contingency we discussed. The word hit Candace like a sledgehammer. Expendable. She wasn't even a threat. They were willing to discard her without hesitation. Erica didn't seem to care that this conversation was recorded. Nothing about it was accidental. Nothing was misunderstanding. Every word was intentional. A deliberate cut straight to the heart. Then the final blow came. Charlie's voice, sudden and clear, cut through the recording like a knife. Erica, why are you talking to them? Candace froze. This was the night before Charlie died. His voice carried worry, confusion, and trust, and Erica's reply, sharp and cold, ended the recording. The screen went dark. Silence filled the room, and Candace realized the horrifying truth. Charlie hadn't died confused, or unaware, or without answers. He died because he had uncovered the one secret Erica had never intended anyone to know. The revelation erupted online almost instantly. Candace had hinted on a livestream, watched by over 400,000 viewers, that Erica Kirk might have been involved in events leading up to Charlie's death. Social media went into overdrive. Hashtags like #EricaKnew, #Charlie didn't die alone, #Justice for Charlie, #CandaceLeaks, and #What was Erica hiding trended within minutes. Threads on Twitter exploded into hundreds of thousands of comments. TikTok creators posted hour-long analyses. Reddit forums crashed under the weight of speculation. Podcasts scrambled to go live. Everyone wanted answers. What did Erica do? What had Charlie uncovered? And who else was involved? The first shock came from a leaked clip. A screen recording captured Candace mid-live stream, frozen and trembling, right after revealing her suspicions. Her fear was palpable. People finally connected as they had ignored for months. Charlie's sudden shifts in behavior, Erica's mysterious meetings, the encrypted messages she refused to explain, the subtle distance she maintained between herself and Charlie. An old interview resurfaced, months before Charlie died. He looked exhausted, tense, and oddly emotional as he said, "Not everyone in your circle is on your side. Sometimes the closest ones are part of the problem." At the time, viewers assumed he meant political betrayal. Now, in the light of Candace's revelation, the statement carried a far darker meaning. Reactions were immediate and intense. Conservative influencers who had never criticized Erica fell silent. Others cautiously posted, "We love Erica." But Candace wouldn't say this without reason. But not everyone stayed neutral. One popular political YouTuber released a 20-minute video titled Asterisk, "Did Erica help silence Charlie?" Asterisk it gained 2.8 million views in 4 hours. Comment sections erupted. People pieced together small clues. Erica deleting old messages, secret meetings in parking garages, Charlie locking his laptop from her, Erica taking control of his belongings almost immediately after his death. Fans became amateur detectives, trying to map out the terrifying trail. Then came the leaks. One anonymous insider confirmed, Charlie confided in Candace more than anyone. He hid things from Erica. Another message surfaced, a text from Charlie himself, asterisk, "I need distance from Erica right now. She's involved with people I don't trust." Asterisk. The evidence painted a chilling picture. Erica was involved with something far bigger than anyone had imagined. Comments poured in from stunned viewers. "This isn't about jealousy. This is about secrets." And, "If Erica was involved, who else was?" A former Tfusa staffer went on TikTok, voice shaking. "I'm scared to talk about this, but Candace is telling the truth. Charlie had files about people close to him. He didn't trust Erica anymore." The clip went viral. Then the staffer deleted their account, fueling more fear. Candace herself felt the danger closing in. Erica's silence spoke louder than words. No statements. No posts. Comments disabled. To the world it was deafening. Silence isn't neutrality. It's guilt. It's terror. It's hiding. Finally, a leaked voicemail emerged. A woman claimed she overheard Erica and Charlie arguing days before his death. Charlie warned, "You're putting us both at risk." "Erica, stop." Candace sat frozen in her kitchen, the glow of Charlie's files illuminating her face. Then a sharp knock rattled her front door, deliberate, firm, unyielding. She froze. She crept to the window. A black SUV idled in the driveway, its windows dark. Someone was watching, waiting. Candace's stomach twisted. This wasn't paranoia. This was control. Surveillance. The pattern Charlie had warned about in the files. Another knock. Her phone buzzed again. Asterisk, "We told you to stop. Erica can't protect you. Not anymore." Her heart pounded. Erica had been a threat. But now, Candace realized the messages implied something worse. Erica was no longer useful to them. Both of them were disposable. "Candace, don't move," Erica whispered, voice trembling with a fear Candace had never heard before. "They're outside your house. They know you opened the files. They know you heard the recordings." Silence stretched across the line, heavy, suffocating. Then Erica spoke, her voice barely holding together. "I never wanted you in this. I never wanted him in this either. I thought I could protect him. I thought I could manage them. I was wrong. I underestimated what they were willing to do." Anger surged through Candace's chest. "You lied to him. You hid things. You helped them track him." "No," Erica cried. "I wasn't helping them track him. I was trying to keep them away from him." "Candace, listen to me. Charlie didn't die because he found something. He died because he figured out who was behind it." Erica took a trembling breath. Not a politician. Not a foreign government. Not Elijah. Not even the handlers. "You don't understand what they're capable of," Erica rushed on. "Charlie discovered you were next. They had already prepared a role for you. An integration role, a contingency role. When Charlie tried to block it, that's when everything changed." Candace felt sick. She had seen those words in the files. Asterisk activation, assignment, protocol star. She had told herself it was abstract, theoretical. A long pause followed. When Erica finally spoke, her words shattered everything. "It was written by someone who knows you better than anyone. Someone with access to your history, your mind, your relationships. Someone they trusted to build the profile. And the worst part? Charlie tried to warn you. It's in the last file, the one you haven't opened at it." Candace's gaze snapped to the laptop. One file remained untouched. Charlie had named it himself. "Don't open it," Erica pleaded. Don't move. They want to activate your protocol tonight. You have to run before they. A scream tore through the speaker. Erica's scream. Crash. Shouting. Then the line went dead. Slowly, she turned toward the laptop. Her hand hovered above the trackpad. The file waited. The floor seemed to vibrate beneath her feet. The laptop screen flickered. The file began to open on its own. And whatever waited inside that file would destroy everything she believed about her own family. Because from the moment Candace opened Charlie's final hidden folder, she stepped into the same danger that had swallowed him whole. What did Charlie discover about Candace's future role that terrified him enough to leave one last encrypted message? The next chapter is where everything breaks open. The truth about the protocol, the meaning of Candace's activation, and the betrayal buried in her own bloodline.